Welcome to SnowRunner. So, let's hop in and let's get trucking, I guess. We're in game now. So, I've already got a truck out working on a job. So this is the new DLC. So this is Ontario, Canada. This is the firefighting DLC. So currently we are working on not firefighting. Currently we are doing timber for the locals. So what we're doing now is from the dairy long one, my semi. And we've got to drive out to Burn Forest, the other map, this DLC, and we have got to pick up a load of logs, deliver them to First House. So we gotta deliver them all the way over here. So I think we have to go over to this gateway. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive through this gateway, pick up the trailer, load, and go through the other map to the other gateway instead of driving back through this map. I don't know what will be easier. I know neither road is short. This map looks small, but it is actually very large. It takes a very long time to navigate. There's multiple river crossings, so this is one of them. This is the big one. Island hop through here. Hit low plus diff lock. This is where it's going to get deep. It is quite fun to drive the truck through the water on this map, because the water isn't like as bad, because there's so much water on this map. They made it so the water is like not actually like horrible to drive through. Unlike maps like Russia, where like you touch a puddle and your truck's just coming to a full stop. Russia was horrifying, you know, with all the breaking of ice and stuff like that. I did not like any of the Russian maps all that much. I liked the forest one, the Siberian forest. I forget what that map was called. That was a fun map. Sorry if I'm speaking a little loud. I don't know like what the audio set is on this, so I'm like concerned about the whether or not you guys are gonna hear me. Because for me, the truck is really loud. But that's because that's how I like playing this game. I have the truck audio really loudly. But it also is because I'm not in party audio. When you have party audio, it lowers your game volume. So I don't know how it's going to do it. Let's see. While I'm driving here and continue refreshing post, still pending. Still pending publish. Well, they may decline it because they may think it's a double post, but it's not a double click post, it's just an edit. Changed out one of our pictures, and I guess it just automatically puts it into their review stage, which is annoying because it's going to take that post down. They take this group always takes forever to upload or to review and approve stuff. Like, it's honestly obnoxious, because some groups don't have to, like some people, they get their stuff featured and they don't even have to get it approved, and they can instantly post, and they can post at like 2 o'clock, you know, when everyone's getting home and getting on. But ours don't get approved until 7, 8 o'clock when everyone's already gone. Like, well, and then we end up with the Europeans, or West Coast. You just end up with a bunch of people from the West Coast. Or they won't get approved until like super, super late, and then we end up with 1 million Europeans. This hill. It's a very steep hill climb. This isn't also the most flattering truck in the world, but it gets the job done. mean, it's good. It's a really good truck. I don't know. It was acting weird as crap. The other day when I was playing with it, it took away my engine. Like, it switched this modified engine that I have in it now back to the stock engine. So I was like, why is all of a sudden, it was like mid-drive, I noticed it too, because I was like, why am I on an asphalt road with an empty trailer barely moving? I don't understand what's going on. It's definitely got plenty of lights on it though, so we can drive through the night. Probably won't drive through the night. The other thing with this thing is it all of a sudden just really likes popping tires. I don't know why that's happening either. I never pop tires. For the longest time I didn't even know you could. Because I just never did. Like I'd hit stuff and it would just break the suspension. It wouldn't pop the tire. But now I'm popping tires like every little thing I run over. Should have run this over. Push it back. There is the parking lot for the tunnel. All right. All right. And here we are in Burn Forest. So, my trailer is right here. It's already loaded, because when I noticed it, I wasn't going to turn around mid-drive, and I wasn't going to turn around mid-drive and go all the way back, and then come all the way back out and pick up, so I just drove the trailer to the lot and tried to drive it to where it needed to go. But literally, the truck would not pull the trailer at all. I have the worst luck. Everyone that I talk to in this game has the worst luck hauling logs. You can never haul them, never get to their destination. Like, we can get it done, it's just, it never goes according to plan. There's going to be a rollover at some point, especially when I play with Hick. Hick rolls over every 5 minutes, driving a friggin' log truck. And logs are difficult to haul, like they're top heavy, they're some of the tallest trailers that you're going to haul, and they're actually really heavy, their weight's a lot. Let's see if I can even move the trailer. Engage all-wheel drive. Yank it right out of here. Yeah. There we go. Now we're rolling. Okay, I already accepted that. So now, let me shut the engine down because I am getting very nervous on fuel. I've got two options. So, I can take this road, which is the road I came to get here with the trailer, up this hill, all the way down through the swamp, and out. And the reason that that might work in my favor is because that gateway is this gateway. And I'm delivering, because I'm doing the medium planks long logs. I have the long logs on the trailer right now. So it'll take me out here. So I only have to go across the twin bridges. I don't even know how you get there. There's a road. Oh, so we had to go all the way down to this road. I've never been in here. as you can see, it's black. It's the only like blacked out area in the map. So it's the only area I haven't been, excluding behind the shop. That's because you can't get there. So I've got to get in there. So that might work out in my favor, especially since I'll be really close to a fuel station and the garage, so I can just get another truck. But I could also take the shorter trip back. I'm not even going to show it to you. Back out here. And that will take me out all the way over here. Or not over here. All the way over here. So I'll be on the opposite side of the map of where I need to go, but it'll also be a shorter trip to the tunnel. That's not exactly bad, because I can take this road through, cross the river here, and take this road down, and it'll essentially get me to the same place. So that might be a shorter, slightly shorter trip. But I don't think I'm going to do that one, because I know for a fact this road gets really dicey with these rocks. It gets really tight. It's not level. I've almost rolled on it in a scout truck before. So, like, the rocks get super close to the roadway, and it's just going to be very difficult trying to pull a full-size semi-load through there. I know Hick did it and rolled the trailer fully over onto its roof. Like, it was on the roof of the truck, fully rolled over. I had to go get a heavy crane and get out there, and that's how I almost rolled. It wasn't a scout truck, actually. It was the International. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out this way. So I'll set some trail markers. There we go. That should be good enough. So those are my trail markers. So that is a... how long of a trip? I can't even see, actually. And that might be shorter anyways. That actually looks a lot shorter. But like I said, this map looks small. But this one doesn't even look small. This map looks large. It is. I like this map because unlike a lot of the other maps, it's very mountainous. Like, and I don't mean like the other maps aren't mountainous, but I mean like you can visibly see, like you're going up a mountain on this road, and then you're coming back down. Go across this valley, instantly back up to the mountains, and then back down into the valley. I like that. Then there's this cool old abandoned like mine. It's on fire and all burned up and stuff. This is a remote location. I've driven through here before. I drove through here to get that one job done because I didn't want to have to come all the way back, because it's like the most remote location of the map. It's on the opposite side of both of the gateways. So the plan is take the Longhorn, go through this gateway. Sorry. Deliver the first load of long logs. Drive back to the shop if I can make it. Hopefully I'll have the fuel. I should be able to refuel on the way back. Drive back to the shop. Drop my semi-trailer. Then drive back through this gateway. Go to the sawmill. So we'll drive into the darkness a little bit. We'll probably stop at some point and skip time. Okay, this is where it's going to get dicey in this area. These hill climbs. This is a lot of weight. So as you can see in the bottom left corner there, we're burning about 6 gallons per minute. So that is going to carry a lot of effect on this load. Because I think I'm going to have to go get a recovery truck to refuel. Which isn't that big of a deal, it's just an extra step that I have to take. I'd rather not take. But if I have to, I can. I have the trucks and the capability to do that. I'll probably drive the Dodge out here. Or what I'll probably do is I'll get the International or the Royal with a flatbed crane, so I can come out here and pick up those medium logs, and then I'll tow a fuel trailer behind me. And then I can just leave the fuel trailer out here for anything that needs to refuel. We are now moving. Come on, wrench. Need to stick to the right, or I'm gonna drag it up against the rocks, and I'm not pulling it through rocks. It will not move. There we go. Alright, we're clear of the rocks. I want to get at least to the top of this hill to this trail marker before I stop. If I stop now, I'll lose all my momentum and sink into the mud. Which means it's just going to be like a sawmill back there where I hit full throttle and don't move. Come on. Don't stop. I'm full throttle. I'm all the way down. It's because it's turning. That rock will slow me down a little. Avoid that. Let's kind of start to steer to avoid these rocks too. Even these little rocks can slow you down when you're doing something this heavy. We have reached the summit. Let's shut her down. Now, before I do this, we'll talk a little bit more about the map here. As you can see, there's black stuff on the screen. Kind of just floating. That's ash. It is raining ash. It is awesome. I love it. It is such a cool effect to have. It's honestly like eerie when you're driving through the burned area. Now, obviously we drove through a burned area on the last map. This burned area is a lot smaller in comparison, but it is much worse. As you can see, there's a big accident there where they have a rolled over truck. Or a rolled over trailer. It's just... sadly, you can't actually fight the fires or repair anything. Everything remains burned. Kind of does suck. At least so far. I don't know. There might be stuff in the future that we can actually repair. I haven't fully explored this map. There's only one I haven't explored, and that's this meteor station you're going to see over here. I don't know what it is, but I want to go check it out. Have to take my Dodge out here and my Ford and check it out. Alright, so... we're almost through. Had a little bit of a close call back there with that tree. That one pine right there. Right in the center. Or fir, whatever the hell it is. That one, the rear trailer tire caught and kind of bounced it up into the air, but we are almost out of the woods, literally. So the road is just up ahead. So I believe the trail markers are right. Yep, there's the road. We are definitely going to have to get a refuel truck. As you can see, we've gone down to 25 gallons, which is very low. I don't think we'll make it to the house. Definitely won't make... well... if I drop the trailer, I might make it to the fuel station. That means I have to turn around and come back, which is just a waste of time when I can just... I'm going to have to bring another truck out here anyways to get the other thing. The planks there. So hopefully we can do this in a couple trips. At least get the first house done. Let's go disable all-wheel drive for an automatic. Good old asphalt. Fast travel to Albany River. Oof, feet are cold. It is cold in here. It's very cold for May. And we're here. Alright. God, this truck does look good. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go scroll it down here to garage, and I'm going to enter. We'll take the Royal, why not? Because I just now actually got it, and it's already got a fuel tanker on it. But I don't even need the fuel tanker, so I need is the, actually I think the GMC is already built for this, so I guess we'll take the GMC. And the GMC is not near, actually I don't think I can put a trailer on the GMC with the crane on it. I think it pushes the bed too far back. It's the only one way that we can really find out. I mean, if I need to, I'll bring the Dodge out. 3 might be good. It'll just be a little difficult to make turns. But it's pretty much all tarmac the whole way. Or asphalt, not tarmac. This is tarmac. This is asphalt. At least I would assume that is tarmac. Some firefighters have it wherever I live. So this is my good old GMC. You can never go wrong with the GMC. It's the first truck you get in the game. It's the first actual, like, semi you get, well, large truck. Although it's not really very good. It's pretty good for the Michigan map, but it's not really good until you get to Alaska. You get to Alaska and you get all the modifications on it. Ignore my trailer, almost flipping us. You get to all these modifications that I've got on it now. Big old mud tires, upgraded engine, all-wheel drive, diff lock, raised suspension. It gets really quick and it gets really fast. Best in Canada. So that is the road I've got to take the semi down. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I'm going to go pick up the short logs. I'm not really all that looking forward to driving another log trailer all the way out there, because it is a long trip. It is just a really long trip. This is like the only dirt on my, or mud in my path. It's a stupid rock slide area that you can't fix. Come on, truck. This limb is jammed up on the fuel tank there. All-wheel off. Drive without all-wheel drive, you do a lot better on fuel. Obviously. Makes a lot of sense. You know, you're burning, or you're spinning less tires. Or driving less tires, I should say. So all tires are spinning, I hope so at least. Don't leave a parking brake on. Fucking thing will be smoking more than Willie Nelson. So hopefully I can fit the medium logs in the back of the GMC. Maybe we'll figure that out. I think I might just... Ooh, that hurt. Might just park the truck, the Longhorn, and just go pick up the medium logs, just so I can take kind of like an easier truck down there for the first time, because I've never been down there. I don't know what to look out for. You know, if there's any sharp corners, any limbs or anything. Rocks are the big one. Any hills that I need to be careful of. Water. Rather not drive. Funny enough, the still water and puddle and mud is more dangerous than the river. That I think that's just because the river's full of rocks and that stuff's mud. Excavator. I don't know what these pipes are for, but they're for ammunition, I know that. My recommendation to any of you, if you get the Ontario DLC, the first thing you need to do, the first like chance you get, is open this gateway. Get this gateway opened. It is a lot of work to get it open, but trust me, it is worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and... That's not what I wanted to do. Refuel. Source fuel carrier. Target. I'm going to park this... Okay, so... Turn on my beacons. Give the fuel trailer a little bit of a scratch. That's all fine. Here's good enough, just like this. And let's travel. So, got that parked. I'm gonna go and find a place to park this fuel trailer that's kind of out of the way when we get into burned forest, so that way I can have that for refuel, because that'll definitely be useful. I need to take another one out to the, I need to put one over by the warehouses, on Albany River, on the other side of the map, over by the other gateway, so that way there's fuel there, because that burns a lot of gas. You cannot make it there and back on a fuel tank if you're hauling something. That is something we discovered. You can almost make it. I believe... Actually, I think Recon did make it. I think Recon took the path, the shitty path, and made it to the fuel station with, like, 11 liters left in his tank. So... he was literally running on fumes. I think... Where's a decent place to park it? I don't even know. Probably like right over here on the side. Probably work. Just like right here. Normally I do this with semi-tankers because they're just easier. And for some stupid reason, you have to be hitched to change your fuel on this for whatever reason. You have to be attached to the trailer. The tankers, the big semi-fuel tankers that I use, I like them. On Island Lake in Michigan, I have one that's like literally just parked in the middle of like water. There's like a bridge path that you had to build to access a sawmill, and like in the middle of the bridge, because someone decided it would be a good idea, but before we built the bridge, to try to haul a fuel trailer over, and it absolutely failed. And sunk. This trailer is sunk into the mud. Like it is. The water is halfway up the trailer. It looks ridiculous. What is the way to get there? I don't even remember. Okay, so I can take this left. So we just kind of use it as a fuel station, as like a little. I can't think of the word. Improvised fuel station. And I refuel. I'll take the. I'll drive like a truck with a fuel tank on the back of it to resupply the trailer, so there's always fuel in it. Lumber mill. So you're here to pick up the medium planks, deliver those to the first house. Ooh, this is very shitty. Seem to be doing just fine in automatic, just chilling in first gear. And just climbing through it all. This PMT does look really good. I didn't even realize I have the same stickers on this as I do in the other one. Well, because I originally was building this. I don't know why I put those stickers in the Longhorn. I just liked them. They look good on there. This one I was originally building as a rescue utility. So that's why it says rescue truck units, or track rescue units. So these are the medium planks, I think. I don't know if I can, like, get them. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Don't know how heavy these are going to be, but let's find out. Oh, these are light. Okay, that backfired how I was doing that. So we're going to have to rotate it. You don't have to be near this precise, I just like doing it. Wrong way. Pull it all the way in. A little bit that way. Lower it. All lowered onto the trailer. Now, we have to pack it, strap it down. Then activate the anchors, pull my outliers, or whatever the hell it is, outriggers in, and we're all loaded up. This truck looks good as fuck loaded, oh my god. That is a good looking truck. Look at that. Set the upload to the Minecraft loading screen. Come on. So, I hope this video gets some views, because this is probably like the most effort I've put into making one. I normally will just stream something like this, but I streamed Minecraft like an hour ago, and the quality was horrible. It wasn't the worst I've seen, it was just really laggy in patches, which is why, like, on my PC I can stream anything and then re-upload it as a video, because my PC has primary Wi-Fi connection and it's also just really good. This is a PlayStation 4. It's not very good. It also barely connects to the Wi-Fi. That's why I normally... Oh my god, please don't roll over. Normally can't stream. That was really quick down the hill. Come on, shove the sign out of the way. You have... what, 500 horsepower versus one sign. And a whole fuckload of weight. Shouldn't need a refuel. We're plenty good on fuel. This truck does look outstanding when it is loaded down. It just looks good. Can't say that about a lot of trucks. Like, it just looks like a good truck. I want to know what truck's in that loading screen. I don't know what truck that is, but I want it. That truck looks also really good. I don't like it with logs on the back, but that's because logs are tall. No truck. The Royal might look good with logs, but the Royal never looks good. It's the ugliest truck in the game. Is by far the most disgusting truck in the game. It is just horrible. There's some bad ones. There are some really bad looking trucks. But the Royal's up there. It's got to be one of the best trucks in the game. I will say. It is really good. It's just not... It doesn't look good. It's also top heavy. Which is a problem. You can't have a top-heavy truck. That's how you roll over. Which is why I would probably not put logs on it ever. Alright. Welcome back to Albany River. And look, there's the Longhorn. Right there. Alright, so like I said, I think... Actually, stop the engine. I'm gonna do some trail markers. so I know where I'm going. Well, I know where I'm going anyways. I just like doing the trail markers. No, I'm gonna do a bunch of them. Just kidding. But mainly because I've never been here before, and some of these river crossings can look very misleading. Like, for example, in order to get to the other side of the map, and the reason it takes long is you have to go through town, cross this bridge, then you have to go through this. This takes forever to get through. I don't know why, but this area just takes forever. First river crossing onto this island, cross, then you have to get through here. This is the big river crossing. It looks, when you're driving, to go like this. It doesn't. The river crossing actually goes like this. It goes on the right. It's weird. You saw it at the beginning of the video when I drove through there, that crossing is actually all the way to the right instead of through the middle or through the left, where it looks like there's more islands and it's more shallow. The problem is that there's rocks when you get to the other side, which is why it goes over to the right, which means you have to either climb around the rocks or you have to go all the way to the right and go down the river, and it's easier to just go on the way that it was meant to be done. Don't crash into the guardrail. So, yeah, that's how that works. Trucking along here pretty damn quick, making some pretty good progress. Just can't get enough of how good this truck looks with a flatbed on it. Hop in the first person view. I never play this game in first person because it looks good in first person. It's very clearly and obviously not meant to be played in first person. I've met people that play it in only first person, and first of all, there's no one I hate more than people that are like, oh, I play it in first person all the time. Like, you're not. That doesn't make you cool. That doesn't make you better than anyone else. Sorry to break it to you. That's just you limiting yourself. First of all, I like looking at the trucks. Because the whole reason I play the game is to look at the trucks and admire the landscape, because this is a very beautiful game, and I'm running it on an old gen console. I'm not even getting the amazing graphics that I get on my PC when I play on my PC. The reason I don't play on my PC is because I don't know anyone that has a PC. Like, I know no one. I can't think of a single person that I know that I play with that owns a gaming PC. So Farm Sim, I play Farm Sim on the PC because I can crossplay. I think you can crossplay with this now, but I don't know if it's PC. I know it's Xbox, PlayStation, or sorry, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. I know that is a thing, but I don't think crossplay over console is, or different console types or platforms. See how this goes. Not good so far. We're already hitting bad water level. It's not that deep. That beginning is deep. Right here is a little deep. This is a really beautiful part of the map. I like this, like, forest. Reminds me of, like, the redwood forests. Just smaller. Oh, look at all this water. Yeah, wow. Just letting her sit in low high with diff lock engaged. Just that way, kind of, we're going slow, but there's no chance of us getting stuck. And there's the drop-off point. Nice. Go back automatic. Alright, so I I don't know if I need to reset this truck or not. I don't think I do. Yeah, because the long planks will have to go in a semi. The short logs will have to go in a semi as well. Or they might not have to. Let me recover. And we will get out my... Mega Cab. This is my Dodge, which is a mod. It's a very overpowered mod, honestly. Don't judge the color. I love the color in this truck. It is a very, very good looking green, lime green. So this log trailer, I don't know what types of logs. So I can do this trailer of 3 short logs, but that's like a full-blown, like semi-length trailer. So if I can get something that's smaller, trailer of 3 mediums. Log gooseneck, that's 1 medium log. So I can only do the 3 short. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, there might be more. Like I said, we'll look at that when I get the Longhorn back here. Okay, so let's get the Longhorn out there now. It's all fueled up and ready to go. So the other thing with Ontario that I didn't realize until I'd already like gotten well into the game is there are very limited resources. You really, some of them are infinite. Like I think the logs are infinite. I think some of the wood is infinite as well. But a lot of the consumables, very limited. Like the cabins are required to do almost all of the water towers. They are very difficult to get hold of because you have to use steel and planks to create them, and you're limited on those as well. I don't think there's a single infinite spawn for either of those on the map. So you really have to be cautious and aware of where you're pulling your resources from. Luckily, everything just comes from the other side of the map, or the other map. I think both of these are infinite spawns anyways, and they're the only spawns in the game for these items. So as long as I don't roll over and lose the cargo, which in the event at this point, if I did roll over, I would just get a recovery truck with a log crane on the back and show up and unroll the truck. Speaking of, I don't like how far out that mirror is, but whatever. I'm just making sure that it was going over the little, drove over the traffic circle there, which is a horribly designed traffic circle. That is a 2-way traffic circle, which I don't think exists. Which means there's double yellows throughout the whole thing. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. It's definitely not an American thing. There are traffic circles with multiple lanes, but I've never seen a 2-way traffic circle where traffic can go both directions through the circle. Normally you're always going counterclockwise through a traffic circle. Make sure it doesn't roll through here. This is an area where it could potentially... Yeah. That tip. My heart stopped when it tipped that far for a second. I was like, don't do it. And the only thing you can do is just keep on pulling it forward to get it back on the flat ground as soon as you can. Game's not. The only reason I'm in first person is because it's quiet. This truck is very loud. Alright, here we are. On the final stretch. Hit all-wheel drive. Okay, it's hit diff lock as well. Low gear. I am yet, and I don't want to say it right now, but I am yet to get into a position where I am stuck so bad that I have to use low minus. I don't think I've met anyone that's gotten that stuck. Because at that point, you're screwed. You're not moving anything. Like, there's like a threshold. It's like, there's different levels. So you've got like, you know, moving slow stuckness. You've got, you know, stuck low gear. You know, you got stuck where you need diff lock, and then you got stuck when you need a winch. And then you've just got stuck where you're not moving. You're not moving. That happens in the Russian maps a lot, especially if you break on ice. You break through the ice and you fall through, it's not coming out. It took me and Hick 2 trucks to get mine out one time, and it wasn't even loaded. There was nothing in my truck. It was just an empty truck. But we were so far from the garage that we didn't want to recover and have to drive all the way back out. But sadly, that's eventually what we had to do. Sure the headlights are on. So, we are reaching our final destination. Well, technically not. For this section of the job, first half of the job. So we will be wrapping it up here. Should have a video out possibly within the next few days with the completing of the rest of the other half of the job. So I hope you guys, let me know down in the comments if you like the SnowRunner content. I sure as hell like making the SnowRunner content because it's easy. This is going to require a lot of editing on my part to like piece together a lot of the clips, and I gotta cut a lot of stuff out. But let's go ahead and unload that, and we are done.